The control room hums with the soft whir of machines, screens glowing in the dim light of JPL's Deep Space Operations Center. Engineers hunch over consoles, their faces lit by streams of data trickling in from a probe 15 billion miles away. The year is 2025, and the probe Sentinel-7 has been humanity's farthest emissary for nearly half a century. Launched in the late 1970s, it was meant to map the outer planets, a 5-year mission that stretched into decades, defying time and decay. Its plutonium heart still beats, faint but steady, powering sensors that whisper of the void beyond the sun's reach. The team calls it the Old Wanderer, a relic of human ambition drifting where stars are pinpricks and the galaxy feels alive. Elena Marquez, lead systems analyst, sips coffee gone cold, her eyes scanning telemetry feeds. Sentinel-7 has been quiet for years, its reports predictable. Low plasma densities, faint cosmic rays, the endless hum of interstellar nothing. But tonight, at 2:47 Universal Time, a blip disrupts the monotony. A single line of data spikes on her screen, then vanishes. She freezes, heart thudding. Ravi, check the magnetometer logs now. Her voice cuts through the room's hum. Ravi, her deputy, fumbles with his tablet, pulling up the raw feed. The numbers don't lie. A sudden surge in magnetic flux, sharp and precise like a heartbeat in the dark. The team gathers, their murmurs rising. Sentinel-7 isn't built for surprises. Its code is rigid, written in an era of punch cards and slide rules. It follows orders, not whims. Yet the data tells a story no one expected. At exactly 2:47, the probe's high-gain antenna twitched. Not a drift, not a glitch, but a deliberate pivot. 3 degrees off axis, then back. Elena's fingers hover over her keyboard. The probe's navigation system needs Earth's command to move. Always has. It's impossible. Ravi mutters, his voice tight. It's not programmed to do that, but it did. The logs confirm it. A calculated adjustment, executed with precision no 1970s processor should muster. Elena pulls up the sensor data from that moment. The magnetometer's spike is joined by others. Particle counters flare, registering bursts of charged particles no model predicted. The plasma wave detector, silent for years, hums with a signal, a low rhythmic pulse oscillating at 1420 MHz. The room goes quiet. That frequency isn't random. It's the hydrogen line, a cosmic marker scientists have long watched for signs of intelligence. This isn't natural, Elena says, her voice barely a whisper. It's structured. The team scrambles, cross-referencing data. The pulse isn't a cosmic echo or a star's static. It's narrow, repeating in a cycle of primes 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Mathematical, deliberate. Elena's mind races. Sentinel-7 wasn't built for this. Its sensors are for solar winds, not coded transmissions. Yet here it is, 15 billion miles from home, listening to something that feels like a voice. The signal's source is close to close. The probe's instruments suggest the emission came from within a few hundred kilometers, a distance so small. In the vastness of space, it feels like a shadow standing behind you. Hours pass in a blur of analysis. The team pulls archived data, searching for clues. 6 months ago, a faint anomaly had flickered in Sentinel-7's logs, a brief spike in high-energy particles, dismissed as noise. Now it feels like a warning mist. Elena, with Earth-based observatories, a neutrino telescope in the Arctic caught a burst at the same time. Its particles streaming from the same patch of sky Sentinel-7 now drifts through. Neutrinos don't interact easily. A burst that strong suggests something cataclysmic or intentional. Whatever this is, Ravi says, it's not just sitting there, it's active. Then, the transmission changes. Sentinel-7 sends a new packet, a flood of data that overwhelms the Deep Space Network's relays. The team watches as their screens fill with binary, dense and layered. It's not telemetry. It's something else, patterns within patterns. Loops that fold into themselves like fractals. Elena, who once debugged satellite code for a living, sees something almost alive in the structure. It's not random, it's recursive, self-referencing, like a program rewriting itself. This isn't our code, she says, her voice shaking. This isn't human. The data carries something else, a visual. When decoded, it forms a shape, a lattice of interlocking hexagons, pulsing in a slow, hypnotic rhythm. It's not a symbol anyone recognizes, not from Earth's cultures or mathematics. It feels alien. A stamp pressed into the signal's core. The team stares, mesmerized. The hexagons shift, their edges sharpening, then blurring, as if the shape is testing their perception. It's like it's looking at us, Ravi whispers, half joking, but no one laughs. Elena's mind reels. Sentinel-7's power is fading. Every transmission costs precious energy, yet it prioritized this, shutting down its cosmic ray detector to send the hexagon-laden data. That choice wasn't in its programming. It's as if the probe decided what mattered most. She checks the logs again. The antenna's pivot happened exactly 10 hours after the neutrino burst. The timing is too precise to be chance. Something out there, something close, saw Sentinel-7, reached out, and left a mark that the team debates in hushed tones. Could it be a malfunction, cosmic interference? But the signal's clarity, its mathematical precision, defies those explanations. The hexagons haunt them, appearing in every new packet Sentinel-7 sends. They're not just data, they're a presence, a message woven into the probe's aging circuits. Alina thinks of the golden disk Sentinel-7 carries, etched with human voices, music, and greetings in 50 languages. Was this a reply? Not a greeting but a statement. Cold and unyielding. Days later the signal stops. Sentinel-7 resumes its quiet telemetry, as if nothing happened. The hexagons linger in the last transmission, a final imprint before silence. The team pores over the data, searching for meaning. Astrophysicists join the effort, modeling the signal's source. The best guess, a localized disturbance in the interstellar medium, a ripple in the plasma that suggests something massive or structured nearby. No planet, no star, just a void that isn't empty. Alina stays late, alone in the control room. She pulls up the hexagon pattern on her screen, its edges glowing against the dark. She thinks of Sentinel-7, a machine built by hands long gone, now carrying something new. The probe crossed a boundary, not of space, but of knowing. Something out there noticed it, touched it, and left a trace. The hexagons aren't just a shape, they're a mirror, reflecting humanity's oldest question. Are we alone? She types a command, requesting Sentinel-7's status. The response comes slowly, a faint signal from the edge of everything. The probe is still there, drifting, listening. But Alina feels a shift, not in the data, but in herself. Space isn't silent anymore, it's watching. The hexagons, the signal, the pivot there, not just anomalies. They're a door, cracked open, leading to a place where answers might wait, or questions too vast to ask. The world beyond the control room buzzes with speculation. News leaks and exposts explode with theories: alien ships, cosmic artifacts, or just a glitch in an old machine. Scientists call for caution, but the hexagons spread, shared in grainy screenshots, debated in forums. Some see a warning, others an invitation. Alina doesn't know what to believe, but she knows one thing. Sentinel-7 isn't just a probe now. It's a bridge, a fragile link to something beyond. Weeks pass, and the probe's power dwindles. Each transmission is weaker, the hexagons fading but never gone. Alina drafts a report, her words careful but heavy. She writes of the signal, the pivot, the patterns. She avoids the word intelligence, but it hangs in the air. The team prepares for the day Sentinel-7 goes silent, its plutonium heart too weak to speak. But the hexagons will remain burned into their screens, their minds. Their questions. Alina looks out the window at the California stars. They feel closer now, not just points of light but eyes in the dark. Sentinel-7, the old wanderer, carries on, alone but not unwatched. It crossed a line, and something answered, not with words, but with a shape, a rhythm, a truth too big for Earth to hold. Humanity sent a machine to explore the stars, and the stars looked back.